video is from Hillsar English Medium School.
In the part 6 of this lesson, we're finished with the lesson. Now let us discuss the exercise of this lesson. First question, where to fill in the blanks with the correct option. The same kind of the plant grown and cultivated on a large scale at a place is called crop. So crop is the answer. The first step before growing crop is dash of the soil. First step क्या है? Preparation of the soil. See, damaged seeds would dash on the top of the water. It is float. Float होता है ना, डैमेज सीड्स जो होते हैं इंसेक्ट से कट किए हुए या फिर ब्रेक हुए, इट विल float on the water surface. Next, D. For growing a crop, sufficient sunlight and dash for the soil are essential. Light, sunlight की ज़रूरत है और क्या लगता है? Water and nutrients. So correct answer is water and nutrient. Next question is cross match the following with column A with column B. A column is kharif crop, rabi crop, chemical fertilizers and organic manure. B column is food for cattle. Second, urea and superphosphate. Third, animal excreta, cow dung, urine and plant waste. Next, wheat, gram, peas. Last is paddy and maize. So the correct matched column I have given here down. Kharif crop is paddy and maize. Rabi crop is wheat, gram and peas. Chemical fertilizer, आंसर फॉर दैट इज यूरिया एंड सुपर फॉस्फेट. ये सारे केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर है. ऑर्गेनिक मैन्योर में क्या क्या आता है? एनिमल एक्सक्रीटा, काउ डंग, यूरिन एंड प्लांट वेस्ट. नाउ थर्ड वन इज गिव टू एग्जांपल्स ऑफ ईच. खरीफ क्रॉप, रबी क्रॉप. खरीफ क्रॉप के एग्जांपल कौन से है? पैडी एंड मेज. रबी क्रॉप एग्जांपल्स आर व्हीट एंड ग्राम. Now fourth question, it is write a paragraph in your own word on each of the following. आपको पैराग्राफ लिखना है. दैट इज लाइक अ शॉर्ट नोट यू हैव टू राइट. फर्स्ट इज प्रिपरेशन ऑफ सॉइल. प्रिपरेशन ऑफ सॉइल मतलब क्या? सो इट इज द फर्स्ट मेथड टू बी फॉलो बिफोर ग्रोइंग अ क्रॉप. दिस मेथड इज यूजुअली एम्प्लॉय फॉर loosening the soil to allow the root to penetrate deep into it. The loosening of the soil helps in the growth of soil microbes, earthworm, etc., which enriches the soil with humus and other essential nutrients. Plants require nutrients for their proper growth and functioning. The process of loosening is called tilling or plowing the soil. Tilling of the soil brings the nutrients-rich soil to the top. This helps the plants to utilize the nutrient for their growth. The next point is sowing. What is sowing? Sowing is another important step in crop production. It is process of placing the seed in or on the soil for future growth. Further growth. The seeds that are selected for growing should be of compulsorily good quality. This will improve the net yield of the crop. Sowing unusually done with the help of either a traditional tool or a seed drill. The traditional tool is shaped like a funnel. It was used earlier for sowing seeds. Nowadays, seed drills are used that make the use of tractor used for sowing seeds. This tool dispenses the seeds uniformly and shows seeds to proper depth. Sowing by this method saves time and also protects the seeds from birds. Next is weeding. Undesirable plants that grow along with the crop are known as weeds. Weeding is the process of removing these weeds. Xanthium, Parthenium, etc. These are the some common weeds. Weeds compete with the crop for nutrient, light and space. As a result, crop plants get lesser nutrient, light and space for their development. This in turn reduces their productivity. Thus, various weeding methods are employed. Some important weeding methods are: weeds can be controlled using weedicides. It is a chemical which is sprayed in the field to kill all the available weeds. Weedicides are not beneficial or harmful to crops. Next method is tilling. Before sowing of a crop also helps in removing weeds. Tilling uproots the weeds. The The best time for the removal of weed is before they produce flowers and seed. And the next method of weeding is a manual method of removing weed is with the help of khurpi. It involves regular uprooting or cutting the weeds close to the ground. Next method is threshing. What is a threshing? It is a process of separating grains or seeds from the chaff. It is done after harvesting the cover. मतलब seed के ऊपर का cover निकालना. That is threshing. This is usually carried out with the help of a machine known as combine harvester. The machine is a combined harvester and thresher. It harvests the plants as well as cleans the grain. Sixth question is how fertilizers are different from manure. फर्टिलाइजर एंड मैन्योर के बीच के डिफरेंस लिखना है. फर्टिलाइजर्स दे आर कॉमनली अवेलेबल प्लांट न्यूट्रिएंट where the manure is a natural substance prepared by the decomposition of animal excreta and plant waste. Fertilizers, they can be organic or inorganic in nature. While manures, especially, they are organic in nature. Organic nutrients are present, a very little amount of plant nutrients it provides. While fertilizers, they ensure healthy growth and development of the plant by providing them with nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. While the manure, they help in enriching the soil with the organic matter and nutrients. Fertilizers, the addition of fertilizers to the soil triggers special guidelines such as the time, post addition, precautions, etc., which should be followed. While the manual addition of it does not require any specific guidelines. Fertilizers they are does not provide any humus to the soil. The manual they provide enriches the soil with the humus and makes the soil fertile. Fertilizer excessive use it causes water pollution and cannot replenish the organic matter or soil. While the manure it protects the environment and helping in the recycling the waste. Sixth question is what is irrigation? Describe two methods of irrigation which conserves water. इरिगेशन मतलब क्या और उसके दो मेथड है जिसकी वजह से वाटर कंजर्व होता है मतलब ट्रेडिशनल होंगे या फिर जो रिसेंट हम यूज़ कर रहे हैं वो using technology that is sprinkler system and drip system. First, we have to write the definition of irrigation. So, irrigation is the process by which water is supplied to the crop at different intervals. The time and frequency of irrigation varies according to the different season, crop, and soil type. There are various sources of irrigation such as wells, canals, rivers, dams, ponds, and lakes. Now, two methods of irrigation which helps in conservation of water are first one of that is sprinkler system. This system is more useful on uneven land having fewer water supplies. In this method, water is supplied using pipes to one or more central locations within the field. When water is allowed to flow under high pressure with the help of a pump, it gets sprinkled on the crop. Next system is a drip system. In this system, water is delivered at one or near the roots of the plant, drop by drop. This is the most efficient method of irrigation as there is no wastage of water at all. This method is important in areas where the water availability is poorer. Let us move to the seventh question. If wheat is sown in the Kharif season, what would happen? Discuss. वीट कौन से सीजन में प्लांट करते हैं राबी सीजन में ना विंटर सीजन में अगर खरीफ में अगर उसको प्लांट किया तो क्या प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है और इज इट पॉसिबल इफ वीट इज सोन इन द खरीफ सीजन that is from June to October, then the whole crop might get destroyed because of many factors such as lack of optimum temperature. फिर तब टेम्परेचर कम ज़्यादा होता है adaptability, availability of pests, etc. Kharif seasons includes the rainy season, which is not favorable at all for the growth of wheat crop. Therefore, wheat crop should not be sown during this season. Let us move to the eighth question. Explain how soil get affected by the continuous plantation of crop in a field. मतलब हम फील्ड पे कंटिन्यूस प्लांटेशन करते रहे तो क्या प्रॉब्लम हो सकते हैं See, the continuous plantation of a crop in a field makes the soil poorer in certain nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, etc. Plants they require nutrients for their growth, proper growth and functioning also. When a farmer continue to grow the crops one after the other, then all the nutrients which are available in the soil it reduce and the crop yield decreases automatically. Now let us move toward the ninth question. What are weeds? How can we control them? Weeds क्या होते हैं और उनको control कैसे किया जाए? See, undesirable plants that are grown along with the crop plants are known as weeds. Example कौन से xanthium है, parthenium है. These are some common weeds. Weeds they compete with the crop for the nutrient, light and space. As a result, crop plants get lesser nutrient, light as well as space for their development. This in turn it reduces their productivity. Production कम होता जाएगा. Thus the various weeding methods are employed. कौन से वीडिंग मेथड्स है? एक तो है वीड्स कैन बी कंट्रोल बाय यूजिंग वीडिसाइड्स यूज कर सकते हैं. अदर इज बाय टिलिंग बिफोर सोइंग. उसकी वजह से क्या होगा, सॉइल में जो वीड्स के पहले से प्लांट है या फिर सीड्स है वो अप्रूट हो जाएंगे. एंड नेक्स्ट इज मैन्युअली बाय विद द हेल्प ऑफ खुरपी. Let us move toward the 10th question. Let us arrange the following boxes in proper order to make a flow chart of sugar cane crop production. Sugar cane जो होता है ना गन्ना, उसकी crop का production लेना है. So the different steps are given. आपको flow chart में लिखना है. मतलब सबसे पहले कौन सा आएगा and after that which follows. उन्होंने जो दिया है वो sequence में बताती हूँ आपको. Sending crop to sugar factory. Second, irrigation. Then harvesting, sowing, preparation of soil, plowing the field and manuring. So इसे हमें अरेंज करना है. So सबसे पहले क्या आएगा, preparation of soil, after that plowing the field, then sowing होने के बाद manuring, after manuring what do we do, irrigation, then harvesting, and at the last whatever harvest is there, sending that crop to the sugar factory. So next question is interesting. You have to complete the following word puzzle with the help of clues which are given. Down and across words are given. See, we will give the answer and then finally place it in the given boxes. सबसे पहले क्या है, providing water to the crop. What do we call it? Providing water to the crop. That is not the watering, it is irrigation. Second down is keeping the crop gains for a long time under the proper condition. उसे क्या बोलते हैं हम, storage. Then certain plants of the same kind grown on a large scale, that is crop. Across words, let's see. A machine used for cutting the mature crop, it is harvester. A rabi crop, that is also one of the pulses. The answer is gram. Process of separating grains from the chaff, that is winnowing. So here we ends with the lesson. Your homework is to complete these question answers in the notebook and try to learn that, and whatever the doubts you are having, please try to clear that. Goodbye.